everyone, it's Opalite Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, and hi if you are new. So honored to have you all with me here today. So you saw that title, so you already know today's reading is all about their last impression of you, okay? So we're gonna get into it. I have these three pre-shuffled piles today. Decided that'd be fun to kind of mix things up. So pile number one is going to be this titanium quartz. Pile two is the Opalite Heart. And pile three is the orange Calcite. So please take a moment and just pick whatever deck is calling to you the most. Feel free to pick multiple piles if you would like. I also have the OG reading today, which is a reading at the end of the video for my subscribers only. I always do an extra segment for my subscribers at the end, and the topic of today's OG reading is going to be what's their next move with you, okay? What is their next move towards you? All right, hope you enjoyed today's reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, see you there. Bye. Hey there, pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this titanium quartz, this one is for you. I would love if you give the reading a like before we get started. But yeah, let's go right into these cards. Okay, so this is the Black Queer Tarot I'm starting out with, and you got the Queen of Coins here. So this person immediately, their last impression of you were that you were really put together. You looked really confident. And you look like you had, your head on your shoulders. You look like someone who's smart and focused. You also found you to be very, very beautiful. If you were wearing makeup that time, they felt like your makeup was slayed. They also really like your jewelry and accessories, like the way that you dress. But overall, the way that you held yourself was a really big point of this last interaction. They just felt like you held yourself in a way that they could see that you respected yourself and you were trying to protect your energy in some way, or you naturally protect your energy in some way. This person's impression of you is that it's hard to get close to you and that you let people work to get close to you. And also that there's a lot more to you than meets the eye. Like you have a lot of depth. All right. Then we have the Seven of Cups here. The last impression of you was also of your body. Okay, they feel like your body is really attractive. Maybe your body has like changed in some way since they last had seen you, like before your last interaction, or they felt they're going through some kind of like glow up. Their last impression of you is also that you have a lot of options right now, and that you're not necessarily chasing anybody. You're more so chasing your passions and your ideas right now. And their last impression of you was also, that you have a lot on your mind and it doesn't really make sense to them the way you're doing things. I'm getting that you're playing chess, other people are playing checkers. And so the way that you go about things, or like the way you make moves, doesn't really make sense to this person. But they can see that there's a method to your madness. So their impression of you is that you have a lot of options, that you don't need to chase for anything. You have a method of making these things work for you and attracting these things to you. And that you're more so focused right now on following your passions. This person's definitely interested in you, okay? I can definitely see that in the spread. They feel like you are worth waiting for, all right? This is from the Romance Angels deck. Divine timing is at work. They feel like the timing isn't right for you two to come together, but they feel like you must be some kind of soulmate. That was your last impression, is that you two actually have a soul connection. And they wonder if you two, could have a deeper connection in this, or if they could explore something with you, They feel like this is worth waiting for. They don't want to give up on this connection yet. Next, we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups from the what is this called? The Tarot Sexual Magic. All right. So their last impression towards you was that they really wanted to make some sort of move towards you, or they almost wanted to get like aggressive towards you. That's what I'm getting. But like they didn't want to make a move so quick that it would scare you away. but they really wanted to let you know that they have a thing for you, and that they want to come towards you more aggressively, okay? Like, their last impression of you was that you know how to whip someone into shape and get people to do what you want, without really doing much. They want those roles to be reversed. Like, they want to be the one who's in charge of you, who, you know, has reign over your heart. If this is not someone that you're romantically attracted to, this is someone who just wants to be able to have pull over you, have power over you. Like, if they say, you know, hey, come over tonight, like, let's hang out, you're gonna be like, oh my God, yes, like, let's do that immediately. You know, like, this person wants to have pull over you because they feel like you have a lot of pull over people in your life, or, you know, you're very focused on yourself, which makes other people focus on you. So they want that same effect over you that you have over them. They feel like they don't have that. Their last impression was that they actually were surprised by their feelings towards you as well. They didn't realize they felt such admiration for you and like tenderness towards you. And they're starting to realize that now. This person could have thought that you wouldn't hold such an important place in their life, but now they're realizing that you matter a lot to them, and they didn't expect that. And this person, their last impression of you is that you're really happy right now, and you kind of have whatever you want, or you can have whatever you want, and you're living this like life that's very, how do I say this? It's like relaxed, and you get the things that you want, and, you know, I guess somewhat privileged. Yeah. I mean, not to say that you don't work hard for things. We all have privileges, right? But yeah, this person feels like you're living some kind of privileged life, and you have people who want to cater to you, which is interesting. Especially if you don't, like, you must be like, what are you talking about? But it's just the way you come off to other people. It's like people will do things for you that they wouldn't do normally for others, you know? And whether it be, you know, get you a cup of coffee, or, you know, like buy you a nice dinner, or, you know, something. People will do things for you that they will do for others. This person has noticed that, or like take you to special places, or introduce you to people, and like, you know. And so, yeah, this person, they're not necessarily jealous of that, but they just see that you're living your best life right now, or that you seem to be doing really well in your life right now. That was the last impression of you. And they were like, whoa, like, I actually have feelings for this person. All right, these are from my white and yellow cards that I wrote myself. It says, I want commitment with you. And on the back, it says, your light irritates their demons. Interesting. I'm more so getting the front message, obviously. I want commitment with you. This person really does want to be a more integral part of your life. Like, they want more time with you. At the same time, I don't really know about like this phrasing with like demons. I think this card applies sometimes, but not all the time. I would say that this person gets annoyed at the amount of people who also like you. You know, like your light it doesn't irritate them directly, but the way that everyone swoons over you, like they get jealous. This person tends to get a little bit jealous over you. All right. They feel like you're an eye-catching beauty, and that you two have a great chemistry. And also that you don't really have to try for them to be attracted to you, okay? With coquette, it's like you come off as mature, but also like naturally sexy and innocent. It's just, it's a lot of, you know, a lot of contradictory feelings going on here. I feel like that's why this person is like a little bit confused about how they feel about you as well. Like, they know they want to move forward with you, but they're also kind of triggered by you, and they feel like you're moving away from them, and they don't really know how to approach you, you know? But they feel you're very eye-catching. We have my friend wants you too. So that could also be something that's irritating them, is that they see that other people are very attracted to you as well. Like, maybe their friend is literally attracted to you, and that could irritate this person as well. What does it say? On the back, it says, I love being around you. You inspire me. So yeah, this person really likes being around you. They feel like you two have great chemistry. We have changes, storm clouds, shake up, falling apart, and rainbow. Their last impression is that you're going through a lot of changes in your life, so that you can bring in new and positive things, or that you're someone who's not afraid to go through changes and storm clouds. They feel like you're about to move on to like new opportunities, new horizons, okay? They feel like you're about to move away from them. That was the last impression, is that you don't really care as much as you used to, if that applies to some of you, or that you're just very focused on your own goals. All right. The last impression was that they want you so badly, they think about you a lot. I think this last impression in particular kind of sparked something for them. They could be fantasizing about you sexually now, or they just really think about you a lot, okay? And they didn't really expect that. We also have, I'm anxious to see what happens next, okay? So they really want to know what's going to happen next. Okay, and then from the Alice's Romance Oracle 1 and 2, we had stay away from me and not now. This person, I feel like, I don't want to say they're hot and cold necessarily, but I feel like there's someone who is staying out of your immediate vicinity so that they can do some work on themselves and come back, because it seems like they feel a little bit insecure. They feel like they're not really ready for this connection with you yet. So they're trying to kind of bide their time, and hopefully they still get to have you when, you know, they're ready, which, when does it ever work like that? But we have, if I can have you, nobody else can. So I'm telling you, this person is a little bit jealous about you. They're a little bit jealous about the attention you're getting from other people as well. This person is planning on messaging you soon. And they're actually kind of sad that they're not in connection with you right now. They just feel like, yeah, I need to wait for this person. And yeah, like, I'm not really ready to approach this person. But it makes them sad to think about why they're not ready, you know, and like, I guess confronting whatever shadow sides they have to themselves. I don't think that everyone's a perfect match, and that if you are a good enough person, you could be with them. Like, I didn't think this person's probably not, they may be a good match for you, they may not be, but this person's taking it as, I'm not good enough, which is why this person doesn't want me. So hence the insecurity. We also have, I should never let you go, and I heard something about you. So this person has been hearing about you leveling up, okay? And they just feel like they should have put more pressure on the situation in the beginning. Not pressured you, but just showed you how they felt maybe earlier on, or been more obvious with how they felt, and like what kind of friendship they wanted with you, what kind of relationship they wanted with you, you know, really cherish the connection with you, because now they feel like you're really moving on to like bigger and better things. And frankly, this person, either they miss you or they fantasize about what it would be like to be closer to you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, especially if you're watching this as it comes out. Thanks for being patient while I was kind of under the weather, feeling a little bit better, and I thought the pre-shuffle would make it easier, and it is. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Oh, and if you want more from me, make sure to check out my Patreon, my website for personal readings, and also my TikTok, okay, under the same handle. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pal number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Opalite Heart, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into it. I really appreciate if you give this video a like as well before we get started. But yeah, today I'm starting with the Black Queer Tarot. All right, so we have the Empress here as their start of their first impression towards you. So wow, I mean, what a card to start out with. This person felt like their last impression of you was that you're very royal, you're very regal. No one can shake your place. No one can rock, you know, the kind of power that you have, the inner power that you have, and that your worth and your value is unquestionable to you. Like, it's absolutely unquestionable. Now, you're very, very confident, okay? And this person, like, what I'm getting is that this person cannot play the usual games that they can with you, okay? We have the Seven of Swords here. The last impression was that you got them. Something that you said really, it pierced this person, and they realize that they are not as slick as they give themselves credit for. Something is like they've been caught, or like something that they were trying to get away with, or like the way that they were trying to treat you. It's like you didn't budge, or you didn't give them the kind of reaction that they wanted, something like that. And this person usually gets away with this kind of treatment with other people, but then this time they felt like, oh wow, it didn't work, and this person saw me being like shady, essentially. Okay, this person feels like just snubbed by you to some degree as well. This person wants to talk to you. This is the Romance Angels deck with the heart conversations. They really want to talk to you. I feel like this person wants to convince you that they are good for you, okay? They're really interested in that. Okay. Let's see. So I had some construction in my building. I got caught off guard. All right, then we have calling in your soulmate. Yeah, this person is actually trying to manifest you into their life. Their last impression of you is that you are somewhat magical, or you are on like a different level. Like, they didn't anticipate you not being able to budge, or not being manipulatable, or just you not falling for their usual tricks, okay? This person could have tried to like I don't want to go like too deep here, but they could have tried to like convince you that they were a good match for you, or get you involved in a third party situation, God forbid, or just like be an F-boy in general, you know what I mean? And it just didn't really work in their favor. Or this person could have also tried to make you seek their validation, and that really didn't work. They could have been trying to flirt with you under the table as well. The last impression of you was that you weren't having any of it. You weren't having any of it. And all their games had been completely exposed at this point. Like, whatever game they thought they were pulling on you, or they had on other people in the past, they feel like it's not working on you. They can't flirt under the table with you. They can't coerce you with alcohol. They can't, they can't ask you to go back to their place. They can't, convince you that there's something they're not. It's very obvious to them, to you, who they are. And I think that really, it actually entices them. It doesn't even like infuriates them a little bit, but it more so makes them want to get even more like aggressive with you and just like come towards you more. Okay. So the last impression is that they really wanted to like conquer you. I'm hearing they wanted to wipe the smirk off your face. Dang. Oh my gosh. This person's like, they have a lot of sexual energy towards you, but a lot of it is about like power and who's in power and who's better than who, quote unquote, who's in play, who has the most power in the situation. And this person can't take it because they feel like you have the most power over them, and that because you're so nonchalant and you don't really care. They're not really used to that. And so, yeah, they desire to dominate you. Okay. This person kind of wants to like, they want to see you crave them. They want you to crave them in some way. That was the last impression. It was like, you're not giving them what they want. Okay. When it comes to like you giving them your energy. All right. So let's check out my white and yellow cards. We had dirty fantasies, 18 plus desires, all night, all positions. So again, this person is like very, very sexually attracted to you. A lot of 18 plus energy here. I'll reach out to you soon. Expect a call or text. So again, they're definitely trying to reach out to you. I'm committed to making this work. I do feel like this person wants to, like make things work between you, quote unquote. They want what they want. That's the thing. The back of this one says, I'm going to take my time with you. I want to hear you beg. Exactly. This person, like their impression of you is that you don't give in for anybody, but you're going to give in for me. Like, I want you to give in for me because it would make me feel more validated. Okay. Interesting. This person's used to having their cake and eating it too. They're also used to just people fawning all over them, but that's not you. You also have, you were so beautiful. They thought you were very attractive. Yeah. Let's go on a date. The person could reach out and ask you on a date or ask you to hang out. You also have energy vampire, desires your energy. So that's the thing about this person, is that they're trying to feed off of you in a way. They're trying to like boost up their ego by validating themselves by saying, oh yeah, pile number 2 likes me. Pile number 2 wants to be my friend. Pile number 2 is pressed over me. I can't get this person off my back. Like, that's what they want, is for people to think that you're all about them, when really they're the one out here manifesting, visualizing you coming into their lives, Anyway, so their last impression was that you have a beautiful bare face. Maybe you weren't wearing any makeup in this encounter, or like very little makeup, or like they just saw that your face is like really, really clear. Your skin's really clear. That's what they thought. All right. We have religious, dedicated, and spiritual path. It's actually, your skin it doesn't even have to be clear for this. They just feel like you have a really great facial structure. All right. Anyway, back to this one. The last impression of you is that you're dedicated to your spiritual path, and that you're dedicated to your self-love journey. Over here we have the self-love card. Self-love, self-aware, priorities, and boundaries. This person recognizes that you have impressive boundaries, And that was their impression of you, is that your boundaries are impressive, your self-love is impressive, and that you're dedicated to loving yourself like this. And it made them feel like a fuckboy, it made them feel like a player. All right. This person is like being pierced by their own intentions, like they're being pierced by their own games, because you're not falling for the usual tricks. Like it's hurting them that they're doing this. You know what I mean? I'm hearing like Beyonce, when you play me, you play yourself. Don't play yourself. You know what I mean? We also have windfall, success, son of money, and point proven. So this person also, the last impression was that you recently came into a windfall of money, and that you're doing really well now, or just looks like you came up in money because you look really good. Like they could assume that you got your hair done, or that you got new clothes, or you got new shoes. Like something about you looks new to this person. Some of you got your eyelashes done. I'm picking up on that. Some of you got a new tattoo. Like this person assumes that you have like more money now because of whatever you're doing. Some of you could have also gotten a new job or pet or moved places. Just some examples. All right. Oh, one more thing. Also, if this person has access to your social media, their impression is also that you're doing really well because of what they see on your social media. Okay. Anyway, so let's go look at these Alice's Romance Oracle 1 and 2. It says, you're on my mind the most. This person does think about you a lot. I'm not ready and I don't feel ready. So yeah, their last impression was that they're not really ready to approach you. They're not ready to approach you in a way that you would accept them. You know, and that's really triggering to them, again, because they feel like they've been able to get away with like sly shit for a long time now, or just like not really treating people right when they're trying to court them, you know, and you just don't have that. Look, I need to feel in control. Exactly. This person feels like they need to be in control when it comes to you, and they really desire that control. So yeah, they got kind of triggered by that, with the last impression, that like they kind of had the panties in a bunch. All right, we'll be back, and I feel connected to you. I will be back came up in reverse, and I left it here. Give me a second. This person feels like they're not gonna leave. That's the thing. I don't even feel like they really have like left your life per se. I just feel like this person is not gonna leave. Like they're not gonna leave you alone. Basically, they're gonna just keep trying in their own way to like convince you that they're a good match for you. Okay, they're not gonna leave. That's what I will be back in reverse is like, I'm never leaving. And then I feel connected to you. So this person definitely feels connected to you. I do feel like they admire your energy a lot, which is why they want to say that you're lusting after them, because it makes them feel desirable. But I think they just need to, you know, find a new way to get that validation. Okay, maybe get a hobby. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously though, because why is this person coming to you for validation? Because they want you to come for them for validation. Like it's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, basically that was their last impression of you, is that you don't tolerate that BS, and that you're really cool and attractive. And yeah, they really want you though. Okay, that's what I have for y'all today. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about what's their next move towards you. And if you want more from me, I do have a Patreon, I have a website where you can book personal readings, and I have a TikTok. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, love and light. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the orange calcite crystal, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into your person's last impression of you. I would love it if you guys gave it a thumbs up, the video, and let's go ahead and start. I had to cover this card because we have a lot of booty, okay? But you have the 3 of coins to begin with from the Black Queer Tarot. No, don't get me wrong, I love some booty, okay? let me not. But basically, the person's last impression of you was that you're walking your cute butt out of their life, okay? That's what I'm really getting here, is that this person has messed up in some way, or they feel very subconscious of themselves in some way, and it's almost like you don't really care, and you're more so focused on yourself, okay? 3 of coins. It's like this person sees you working your cute butt off, okay? A lot of butts. You're working your butt off. You're looking good while you're doing it. And they feel like you are focused on yourself and like ignoring them these days. It's like you're looking back at them and you're just like, like, you know, it's over now. The last impression of you is that you don't care. Okay. And that really, really hurt them with the 9 of Swords here. Like this person got really, really upset over your last impression. For some of you, if it's applicable, they could have even cried about this interaction you two have between them. It was just like they felt so stressed and anxious. And at the same time, like, almost it almost made sense because now they just know like where you stand, okay? This person, they still want to make things work with you. Okay, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This person, the last impression is that you have a lot of optimism around you. You're still doing really well for yourself in your life, and you're just feeling optimistic and happy, and that you're just enjoying holiday time right now. For those of you who are in literally the holiday times, it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time. So yeah, this person's last impression was that you're doing great. You're just relaxing right now. You're enjoying your life. You're enjoying your holiday time. You know, this is timeless reading, but yeah, you're just enjoying your time right now. You're enjoying your life. And this person feels like they've been caught with their pants down when it comes to you. Like they feel like they got caught being selfish, or they got caught only having interest in themselves, like only having like good interest in themselves. How do I say this? Like they got caught not having the best interest for you at heart, okay? All right, so now let's look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And we have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So again, this person, they could have posed themselves as someone who wanted the best for you. They wanted a long-term something. They wanted a long-term relationship or a connection. And they wanted you to make you feel safe, like all these things. And I just feel like they really fumbled the bag. Like they sold themselves as someone that they really weren't. And they got caught with their mask down, basically. Like their mask, I'm hearing mask off, mask off. Like, yeah, this person got revealed or exposed recently. They just feel like you are not having it. The last impression of you is that you don't care. You're on to bigger and better things. You're looking out this window and you're seeing all the options that you could have away from this person. The last impression is that like you really couldn't give enough. Like you don't have enough to give, okay? But also that you have the people who are trying to come in and swoop towards you as well. As their impression is like, they're like wondering if you're not fawning over me, then who's giving you attention? This could also be a friend, guys. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. But yeah, they're wondering like who's giving you attention, who's making you feel good if it's not for them. And they also feel like they want to come in and say something to you, okay? Maybe an apology. Let's look at my white and yellow deck here. Yeah, beautiful eyes. And soulmate. This person feels a real heart-to-heart connection with you. That's partly why it really hurt them a lot that you seem to not care any longer, because they feel like you were a special person that really understood them, and now they're losing that in some way. All right, this person actually puts you on a pedestal, or they compare themselves to you. They compare themselves to your integrity, your values, the way other people treat you, your charisma, like these intangible things. I really don't feel like it's money. I think for some of them, even, they could have felt like they had a leg up on you. And then they got to know you and they realized that you were so far ahead of them in, emotional maturity, or, the kind of integrity you have, or the kind of habits or, values that you have when it comes to life. And they realized that, oh, I still have a lot of work to do. And I think this person, like, they wanted to keep up with you, but they tripped on their own feet and fell. Like something happened, okay? Because we have, I don't know why we're not speaking, but it came out in reverse. So the person knows exactly why you two are in a falling out, or you two aren't talking or whatever. You know what I mean? This person knows exactly why. And the last impression of you is that you also know exactly why. You two, it's very clear why you two have parted ways in some way. I also have, I'm upset because I benefited from your lack of boundaries. This person, the last impression of you is that your boundaries are up so high now, they can't pay the cover fee. They can't afford you. They can't get in. They don't have access to you any longer. And they regret whatever made them, they regret setting themselves up in a light that they couldn't maintain. They regret not being the person that they wanted to be, and sustaining that version of them so they could remain in your life. Nothing on the back. Yeah. Because I'm feeling like this person actually really did want to remain in your life, but it was a mixture of them mistaking your kindness for weakness and them having somewhat of a weak character that made them, kind of succumb to, the more negative patterns, and you just weren't having it. It's not something you have to accept into your life, that they messed up. And so, yeah, they're just really feeling sad about that. All right, we have beard, body hair, facial hair. That could be a confirmation about who this is. We also have atheist, closed off, and signs of facts. I feel that you two just have different different spiritual paths when it comes to life. This person could be an atheist or they could be an agnostic person. Sorry, I'm a little off today. I'm coming back from a cold. But anyway, this person could feel like they could definitely be closed off though in more than one sense of the word. Not just closed off to spirituality, but they were closed off to your way of doing things and why your way of doing things was valid. Not even that it was right, because whose way of doing things is right? I mean, it all depends on the situation. But this person felt like, I'm hearing you had no right. This person at the time felt like you had no right to feel the way that you did, or go about things the way that you did. And now they're seeing that actually they were the one who's expecting too much from you, and that they were closed off to your way of doing things, or being open with you or something like that. Okay. And that they regret that. They see now that they were very closed off and you were the one who was more open. We have ride or die, super supportive and loyal. See, now this person sees, the last impression of you is that you're actually very supportive and very loyal. And this person tested your loyalty too much, or they took advantage of your loyalty. That's what I'm getting here. That's what they feel like. They feel like they took advantage of your loyalty. All right, the last impression of you is also that you're amazing in bed. Or that you have a lot of experience. They just assume either that you two actually been together and this person really misses that, and they were thinking about that, and their last impression is that you're just really amazing in bed. They think about the times you two had together, or this never happened. They assume that you are really great in bed, and they feel like other people are satisfying you right now. To be fair, to be honest, they feel like other people are satisfying you. All right, the last impression of you is that people like to spread rumors about you or even against you. There could have been people speaking in this person's ear about you, and the last impression of you was wow, this was just a rumor. It was just people trying to use their knowledge against this person, but it wasn't really based in fact. It wasn't really based in, a mature thought patterns, you know what I mean? So yeah, this person kind of realized that that they were being played when it came to you in some ways as well. Say this was a friend that you had a falling out with, their friends were also talking shit about you, but then they realized that those friends don't have the best mentality when it even comes to friendship. They're not even that great friends themselves. So how would they know what a good friend looks like when they're not even that themselves, So they're realizing that they got some bad advice about you, whoever this person is as well. That's what the last impression was. And you also have, I underestimated you. You made it out the mud. This person, the last impression was that you're much more powerful than they gave you credit for, in that you really don't put up with things. You really don't put up with things. They realized that you had them in your life because they were supportive. They were coming off as they're going to help you, and it's not all transactional, but it's definitely about mutual support and whatchamacallit, and just being there for one another. You know what I mean? Even if it's just being a shoulder to cry on, if it's someone to celebrate with, if it's someone to watch Netflix with, whatever. That's a friendship. You know what I mean? That's a relationship. And this person felt like they weren't there for you when you really needed them. That's what they felt like. And then they took advantage of your kindness and that you really didn't stand for it. It makes this person feel insecure also. This person also realized that they could have been being controlling or short-tempered with you. And that they have a lot of they have some healing to do for sure. The last impression of you is that you're moving on to bigger and better things, and that they're still over here hurt over what either they did or what transpired between the two of you, and you're just enjoying the holiday time, whatever, All right, we have from the Alice's Romance Oracle 1 and 2. I think you're out of my league. Every song reminds me of you. I feel you were unpredictable. I can't get over you. I am confused. don't forget about me, and I ran away. I want to let you guys know that I even look at these cards before I, put them on the desk here, which is pretty exciting. I just kind of like pulled them out. So this storyline is really wild. Anyway, yeah, this person definitely feels like you outrank them in some way, and that makes them feel insecure. And again, it's not about that, but it's just that they don't feel like they have the same emotional maturity when it comes to you. It just makes them feel awkward. You know, when someone's like way more mature than you are in a room, well, maybe when you're younger, right? Because I don't feel this way now. I more so feel inspired. But when I was younger, maybe if someone was way more mature than me, sometimes I would look down at myself and be like, oh, why aren't I like that? Or, how can I get like that? Or, oh my God, I wouldn't think that way. And that's way better way to think. And just kind of feel bad about myself instead of feeling inspired about what that person is bringing to the table. This person feels that way about you. It's like you could be living your best life and doing your own thing and walk away from this person, and they would take it as, oh my God, this person, like, it's not that they hate, it's not that they think you hate them, but they just feel like you think you're too good for them, or that they don't deserve a spot in your life anymore. Maybe the latter might be true, honestly, if they really did something bad. They feel like they're constantly reminded of you as well. And the last impression of you was that you're very unpredictable. Like, they thought that they could have one over on you, or they could have some kind of control over you, and they realized that was all an illusion. Like, the only control that they had over you is because you allowed them to have that moment. It wasn't because they were really controlling you. That's what they realized also. And they can't get over the connection. The person definitely thinks about you a lot. I think about how they ran away, either from their responsibilities in the connection, they ran away from you, they ran away from their feelings, and they don't want you to forget about them. They want to, I definitely they want to say something to you, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon because this person's still confused and they're upset. And they realize that they tried to pull one over on you and it didn't work, and they feel embarrassed. They feel very embarrassed. All right, that's what I have for you guys. I really hope that this resonated and that it was interesting for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like more from me, I do have the OG reading coming up in just a few minutes. It's going to be all about what is our next move towards you for my subscribers only, of course. I also have a Patreon, a website for personal bookings, and a TikTok. All right, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, love and light. Bye. Hello there to my OGs who stayed to the very end of the reading. Super excited to get into this subscriber only reading today. What is their next move? Thank you so much again for being patient while I got this video out to you. I had this random sore throat that came through, so I couldn't speak for maybe half a day, and I was like, oh my gosh. But thanks guys for being patient, really appreciate you. And I'm back with lots of water, so let's go ahead and get into this OG reading. Okay, what's their next move towards you? Starting off with the romance angels. It is safe for you to love. Okay, this person is going to try and come in and convince you that they're a safe option for you, that they're a good option for you. Let your friends help you. The next move is that they're asking their friends for advice about you. Wedding, because they feel like the situation between you two has gotten serious. Like something about, I'm hearing furrowed brow. So this person, they just feel like something between you two is amiss. Like there's a lot of tension between you, and they really want to alleviate this in some way. I know it's kind of funny because I'm getting the wedding card, but this is my card about things getting serious, okay, with the wedding. So look how serious this man is as well. So I just feel like there's some kind of tension between you two, and they want to try and ease that. Worth waiting for. And their next move is that they're actually going to bide their time and they're trying to try and play chess instead of checkers. You know what I mean? They're not going to make their moves quickly. They're going to get the advice that they need. They're going to think of the best way to try and resolve whatever tension there is, and then they're going to come towards you. Religious factors. This person is also seeing signs about you, okay? They could be hearing signs within music as well, or they just feel very attracted to you at this time. They feel very drawn to you to make some sort of move towards you, or to start thinking about that. What's their next move towards my OGs? Playful, flirtatious, innocent. They're going to come in and try and be playful with you. Okay, like all the waters under the bridge is gone. All right, spiritual, hippie, and relaxed. This person's going to try and take on your energy and try and come in as like very relaxed and, you know, spiritual and, you know, just easygoing, you know. Wants to message you, taking their time, missing you. And this person, again, they're going to take their time to message you. It's not going to be immediately. What's your next move? Beard, body hair, facial hair. This could be a confirmation about who this is. Okay. Doesn't have to apply for everyone. All right. What's their next move towards those who chose the OG reading? What's their next move? Flush with cash. Okay. This person could try to win you over with some kind of like gesture, like monetary gesture, like taking you out to dinner or buying you a present, especially with the holidays coming around. They could try and buy you something. They could try and buy your affection. Okay. And maybe jewelry for some of you, or like a very nice dinner. What's their next move? Your presence raises the social status of others. Wow, all yellow today. Their next move is that they really want to be around you because you also inflate their ego in a way. You make them feel the sense of importance about themselves. They really miss that. They want that back. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And I feel like I've known you before. They're going to come towards you with all kinds of sweet words. They're going to come towards you and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I treated you like an option. I'm sorry I didn't treat you like a good friend. I'm sorry I didn't, you know, prioritize you. This person knows why you two are not speaking. The person knows why there's a rift between you. It could have been an actual third party, possible cheating, or this person is just like torn, or they were like very torn in two directions when it came to this relationship. That's what I'm getting. This person is actually pretty good-hearted, but it's something that came between you. It doesn't have to be an actual person. Could be a friend, could be work, could be their own beliefs. Who knows? Okay, this person, okay, for those of you who is like a romantic connection, this person wants to do freaky things with you, okay? They want to get kinky in the bedroom. Other than that, because I was going to open up to this card. And it also says, I feel like you moved on and don't care anymore. So that's what thoughts of you right now, is that you moved on and they really want to reel you back in, basically. What's their next move? Yeah, stay away from me. That's the energy that you're giving off. Okay, they just feel like you don't want them to come towards you, okay? Because you don't feel safe. So they want to pose themselves as someone who's safe, even if they're potentially not safe. You know what I mean? What's your next move towards you? I think you're out of my league. Yeah. What's your next move? I admire how hard you work. This person will come with lots of compliments and lots of like realizations. I have a secret. Okay, what's the secret? What's the secret, Divine Spirit? What's the secret? Your kindness has changed my life. Wow. Yeah. They're going to come in and tell you that. I do feel like they're going to tell you and like kind of open up to you a lot more. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I'm very attracted to you. This person is very attracted to you, but they don't know how to handle it. I don't think they've ever kind of felt this way before. Love doesn't feel like enough. Yeah, especially because I feel like they can't do the usual things that they would do for someone to like be all over them or, you know, to really want to be with them. It's like for you, someone telling you that they love you is really not that special. It's like, yeah, you're very lovable. You know that already. You know you're very lovable. So what else are we really gonna bring into the table except for this affection towards me? Like, I have affection towards me too. So what else are we doing? You know? And it's not that you're demanding the earth and the sky from this person, but you are asking for loyalty. You're asking for you know, being a priority. You're asking to be you know, to be thought about, to be cherished, you know what I mean, to be supported. This person just feels like saying I love you, or just like, you know, I'm there for you, but not really following through is enough, or it has been enough. And just, you know, they're trying to show you that they want to show up for you and they want to come in this like playful way. So yeah, that's what's going to happen for you guys. The timeline I'm thinking here is going to be within the next 2 to 3 months. It's definitely not going to be the next month. I would say more like February, March time. If you're watching this now, or just 2 to 3 months out, this person is going to try and talk to you then, okay? Possibly even 4 for some of you, but more like 2 to 3. Okay, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching my video. I truly appreciate you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks so much for being subscribed. Love you. Bye.